Well, I've decided to just leave the edge as it is for these tests. Leave it with the fine edge and see how much damage the edge takes for these more kind of almost real world tests. This edge is going to get damaged, but that doesn't matter. I'll just grind the damage out. So this is a test for durability. It's still got its very fine razor edge on it, so I want to test it with some polystyrene. See if it cuts the polystyrene cleanly or if it makes a mess everywhere. Let's see if it does. Well, it's quite clean. It hasn't made too much mess. You can see the polystyrene is cut quite cleanly. It broke here, but that's because of the thickness of the blade. So yeah, it cuts okay. You can see this part. This is nice, clean, smooth. That's not bad. I'll try cutting another slicer. No, the blade's too thick. Yeah, it starts to tear it once it gets beyond a critical angle. Too thick for that. And now it's covered in polystyrene beads. Well, that won't do any harm. I'm going to try it with some wood because it would probably be used for wood. So I'm going to try shaving some wood. This is fairly hard, but it's not super hard. So I'll see if it. And again, it. Oh no, it's okay. Clumsy to use, but you could whittle with it. Yeah. It looks okay. Again, the thickness of the blade means that you can't really use it for fine work, but you could use it to chop. I'll chop into it. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it chops quite well. You can see it's chopping. I'm not using it too hard. Yes, you could use this. It will chop. Yes, it's chopped. I'll see if I can chop this. It's made a mess. Oh yes, you can see that's chopped a nice big piece out. Damaged the blade though, damaged this edge. Because it's such a fine edge, you'll see. You can see the damage on the edge. I mean, I did hit the wood along the grain, but you can see the damage there. Way too fine an edge for that job. That's okay. I'll grind all that out. Anyway, it's probably still okay. See if it cuts this. See how it will perform cutting rope. I'll use a part of the blade that isn't damaged. So let's see. Yes, and it cuts the rope quite nicely. So good for cutting rope, good for chopping wood, as long as you haven't got a razor edge on it. Let's see how it does with this piece of wire. This is some, I think, 5-core cable. I'll chop the wire. Oh yes, it chops it. Chops the wire nicely. This is 5-core. I'll try and strip it. Yeah, and it strips it, you can see. Yeah. This is some mains cable, much thicker copper core. You can see the copper there, 3-core. Let's see if it'll chop this. I want to chop it. Let's see. Catch my hand. Yes, it chopped. It chopped the 3-core cable immediately. So that's good too. Plastic vitamin, a bottle of vitamin pills, quite thick plastic. Let's see how it cuts through this. It doesn't fare too well on the plastic. I mean, the blade has been damaged. Right, resist. Ah, no, that's fine. It comes through. Not brilliant, but it does cut through the plastic bottle. It is quite thick plastic. So good on cable, good on rope, good on this piece of wood, although the edge wasn't really ideal for that. Yeah, got one more test maybe. Yeah, I'll set up for that.